the biggest transformation. We are just finishing up with week 9 in season 2. We are rounding the corner of our last 3 weeks together with the cast. And so we're about to jump on. We have a super duper extra special, encouraging, inspiring episode coming up. So make sure you stay for the entire thing. If you have not hit the subscribe button yet, make sure to do that. Smash the like button, ring the notification bell. That way you don't miss any of our uploads here on the channel and any of these episodes. If you have missed any of season 2 or season 1, I want to encourage you to go check out those playlists. I'll link them in the description box because they are inspiring. They are encouraging. And with that, let's go ahead and jump on with the cast, get the weigh-ins done, see how they did, and jump into this encouraging episode. It's weigh-in day.
Yeah.
So let me get over to our pregnant mama who's nice and ready over there. All right, Danielle, you are up, girl.
210.8.
Okay, Cindy, you're up, girl.
She'll come to me. Watch your fingers on the camera.
260.90.
Okie dokie, Missy.
204.2.
Nice toenail.
211.8.
Hey, Jen.
163.2.
4 pounds. Good job. Abby, you're up, girl.
191.4.
No pressure. You just step on a scale and win. 254.
All right, Mary Star.
257.7.
157.7. So we have a leaderboard. We have a leaderboard. Okay. In first place, I need a drum. I need a snare drum. In first place, with 48 pounds lost, 15.86%, the Matthew. Woo!
Thank you. I'd especially like to thank everyone who made this possible. Debbie, thank you. No.
First place, 48 pounds, 15.86%, Matthew. That's pretty amazing. Good job. 48 pounds. Dude, good job.
It's funny how we compare ourselves to people. I'm sitting here going, man, by this episode, Shane had lost 50. Dang it. But it's good. It's good.
Yes, because comparison is the robber of joy. So that
yeah. Right.
It's not to pull that up. All right. Second place, 34.2 pounds, 15.12%. So within 0.5%, Debbie. Second place, good job. Third place, 31.4 pounds, 12.9%, Laura.
Woo! Hold on to third. All right.
In fourth place, with 20.8 pounds lost, 10.85%, Mary Starr. Yay!
Yay, Mary.
In fifth place, with 28.3 pounds lost, 9.5%, Missy.
Yay, Missy.
In sixth place, with 19.4 pounds lost, coming up on the 20-pound mark, 9.23%, Jen. In seventh place, with 22.7 pounds, 8.6%, Danielle. Whoop, whoop. And in eighth place, with 29.9 pounds, 7.4%, Miss Cindy. So in total this week, you guys have lost 17.4 pounds for a grand total of 225.7 pounds. 225.7 pounds. So I'm so excited for today's episode because today we are doing our secret encouraging Santa. And it's kind of, it's not really secret because you guys know who's going to get you, but it's our encouraging Santa. And what I will say about this particular exercise or episode that we're going to do today is it is so important. It's important on so many different levels. So number one, a lot of times we can struggle with receiving good words of encouragement, okay? And a lot of times we can have a habit of believing all the bad crap. We let all the bad words get planted inside of us and take root. But what we don't do is we don't allow those good words, those good seed, because remember, word is seed. So we don't allow the good words, but we allow the bad words to take root. And so that is a habit that we have to flip around. And today you're going to get some practice doing that. So today you're going to have words of encouragement spoken directly to you and over you. And there is power in you choosing to say, oh my goodness, you think that about me. You see that in me. Thank you. I receive that. Someone gives us a compliment or an encouraging word. It's not our job to question whether they mean it. It's our job to receive it. We operate better when we are encouraged. We operate better when we actually believe in ourselves. Do you know that? And so today you're going to get to practice giving and receiving encouragement. And when you're giving, your only job is to speak to that person from your heart. That is it. For you to encourage them from your heart right to their heart. It's not about who has the best performance. It's not about who, whatever, It's about your heart encouraging their heart. And if you are the receiver of the encouragement, your only job is to what?
Accept.
Receive it.
See that.
Listen. Yeah.
100%. And if any of those thoughts come in, well, yeah, but, or if you get stuck on one thing that they say that you don't think you are, beautiful, amazing, whatever that word is for you, you choose, because receiving it is a choice. You choose to receive it. Hi, Danielle, your first girlfriend. Who are you giving to today?
Okay, Missy.
Danielle and Missy, you guys are up. Take it away.
Okay, I'm going to read this off of here or else I'm going to get lost. But yeah. So, Missy, as I was praying for you yesterday, the Lord just kept giving me this word for you, and that was perseverance. And so I quickly looked it up, the definition, and I was just amazed at how perfectly that word describes you. Perseverance, persistence in doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. And you've mentioned that ever since you were young, you've dealt with health issues and certain limitations, but you don't let that define you. You don't allow your CP diagnosis to define you or rule over you. You keep persevering and conquering. You are truly inspiring. We see you get up every morning, usually the first person on Marco Polo at an ungodly hour, press play on your workout, no matter how you're feeling, and you fight and you push past your limitations. And I love what you tell your kids at school. Don't let your disabilities define you. And you don't just say it, you show every day what that looks like. You show them that you are not limited to, that they are not limited to their disabilities, and they were created for so much more than any label the world puts on them. You've mentioned that you've lost weight once before, just to put it back on. but you aren't allowing that to keep you down. You're getting right back up and once again persevering and conquering this weight loss journey head on with fierce determination. And you are doing incredible. And I love what you said a few weeks ago in one of our meetings, when you were talking about people commenting how physically slow you walk. You said, who cares if I get there last? Who cares? Did I get there? Dang straight I did. I mean, that is just the definition of perseverance. Persistence in doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. Missy, you are so inspiring to me and to the children you sure to the staff at the school and to everybody. You're just truly inspiring and you're so encouraging to our group and just such a light to us. And so thank you and I love you.
Oh, thank you so much. I received that and I love you guys too. You guys give me the encouragement and the help that I need to keep going. Without you guys, I don't know if I would have made it this far. So thank you so much.
Okay, Miss Cindy, it is your turn. And who are you secret encouraging Santa today?
Jennifer.
Okay, ladies, the floor is all yours.
Hey, Jen. So I wanted to make you something that reflected how I feel about you. So I'm a quilter and I found some flowered materials in my stash and I decided to make you a flower garden, a Jen garden. And I've used all your letters in your name because I had so many words I wanted to use to describe to you. So turn my camera around. Okay. So, Jen, you are jazzed, you're joysome, you're joyful, and you're a jewel. You're a sparkle in the eyes of Jesus. E, you're earthy, you're earnest, you're eager, and you're energetic. I don't know how you do all those exercises every day, girl, but you do. And for necessary, you're necessary, you're nice, you're nervy, and you're normal, and that's okay. Another N, you're noble, you're needed, you're nifty, and you're noteworthy. You're worthy of being observed, notable, and remarkable. You're illuminating, you're impish, and you're incredible. You're extraordinarily good, you're amazing, astonishing, wonderful, awe-inspiring, fabulous, and marvelous. F, you're faithful, you're fantastic, you're forceful, and you're fearless. E, I found a word I didn't know, effulgent. Anyway, it means shining, radiant, splendid. You're enjoyable, you're elegant, and you're an emerald. You're bright and rich. You're another gem in the eyes of the Lord. And R, you're reliable, you're remarkable, you're reachable, you're resolute, and you're responsible. So what I'd like to do, if you will accept it, is I'd like to send your garden to you. Now, you have to understand, this is in 8 weeks, only 8 weeks of knowing you, and all these things come across the screen, and they're so encouraging. So I want to send them to you. Sorry, I'm a sister. And I want you to see the attributes of your being and believe in them. And when you are down, I want you to look at your beautiful Jen garden and remember, if you see imperfections, when I look at your beautiful garden, all I see is a beautiful woman. Love you.
Love you too. Thank you. It's okay, Mommy.
Missy, who are you an encouraging Secret Santa to?
Debbie. Debbie, sometimes you are one of the first ones on the Marco Polo and you inspire me. You're a very determined lady. You're a winner. You help others. You get up in the morning, you start your morning, you're helping others be successful for their own day, even before you start yours. You are such a hard worker. Like I saw you out there, like, I don't know, getting the weeds out of the garden, and you just work with like so much joy in your heart, and you see that in your face. And I just love that about you. And you also go into work when you're needed, even though you don't have to, and you drive like over an hour away to get there. That is so admirable and honorable to do that. You have like lots of energy. You're fun. You love to spend time with your family and your friends, and that shows like throughout your life. You cherish the time that you spend with your friends and family, and it's very important to you. You encourage others. You love on others. You do not give up, even when the doctor told you, Debbie, we're not doing these exercises right now. You find something new to do that you can do and that you are doing amazing at. You take action when there needs to be a new action taken. You find a different path. Carmen said one time at a training to be like the water, and the water always finds a way through rock or whatever. And that's you, Debbie. You are a way maker. You find a way no matter what. You send private messages to people to encourage them. You are a warrior. You put on your armor every day, and you're like in battle, not only for yourself and for your family and for your friends, but for us. You own it when you mess up. You are full of life. You are such a gem because you're so radiant, and you have a heart of gold. You are also organized. You're a planner, and you set your path to get results, and you will get them just the way that you say you're going to get them, no matter what, because you believe in yourself and you believe in your path. And we all look up to you, and we all love you.
Thank you, Missy. That was beautiful. I thank you, and I received that.
You're so welcome.
I love the Debbie's a waymaker. I'm like, yes, she is.
Yes, she is.
I like that. I'm going to remember
Good job,
that.
girls. Awesome job. Missy.
Okay, Miss Laura, who are you giving your encouraging Secret Santa words to?
I have the fabulous Cindy today. So the most incredible thing about you, Cindy, is I've seen such a transformation in you from the first video you made to where you're at today. And your confidence has grown. You've always talked about struggling with your water, but you never gave up. You kept doing it. It's like, I don't know what I'm going to get today, but I'm going to keep doing it. Your determination from the beginning has been incredible. I loved that it was okay that you were going at your own risk, your own pace. You said, I'm going to start here. This is where I'm at, and I'm going to keep going. And you made that decision, not just once, but probably every week or every day. And it was so encouraging to me because, you know, you went from being kind of like, kind of scared to let us in a little bit, like you kind of wanted to like be a little bit guarded. But what you did is you gave love, you gave courage, you gave respect to people who were once strangers and now we're family. And, you know, every day, Cindy, you are an overcomer. You know, from the very beginning of learning how to work the phone or the computer to now, you know, you are the boss with this stuff, and, you know, and everything that you've done from start to finish. It's like seeing I love butterflies, and I thought of you because of all the stages that a butterfly goes to. You know, it doesn't start out as the beautiful butterfly, but you have the caterpillar and then the cocoon and then the butterfly. And it was like every process that you've been in, you've owned it. And you are the most beautiful butterfly that I've seen the transformation in your life. And I love that you have loved through the fear, and you have trusted when you didn't want to trust. You've trusted the process. You've trusted Carmen. You've trusted us with your life, and you let us in. And sometimes that can be really hard, but you did it. And I love you so much. And I was so excited when I realized that I was going to have you, because I am a better person because I know you. And when I want to hide and when I want to retreat, I think of you, Cindy, and I'm like, man, if she can do it, I can do it. So you are my example of who I want to be. And I love you, girl, so much. And thank you for taking a chance, because it's it's amazing. So I love you.
Wow, thank you. You're right, it has been hard letting people in. But thank you. I received those words. I really, really do. And I love you too. I just think you're amazing. And so I appreciate all those words. Thank you so much.
Hey, Jen, who are you a secret
Hello.
encouraging Santa to?
Laura Lee. So one of the first things that I did, well, the first thing I did is something that I just like to do. And that is I like to know the meaning of people's names. Do you happen to know the meaning of your name?
No.
This is great then.
Yeah, that's good.
So Laura means laurel tree. And in the Greco-Roman era, that's what they made the crowns out of, was laurel plants. Those, do you know what I'm talking about? Like the leafy kind of thing that sits on your head, the crowns, like that's from a laurel tree. And it's a symbol, my dear. It is a symbol of victory, honor, or fame. Lee in Hebrew means God or lion of God. And I found that so appropriate and fitting for what I've seen you walk in your life. I can't wait to see what comes next for you, because in the short time I've known you, I feel like you've continually given a testament to who God is in your life. And I'm so looking forward to seeing how that continues in your walk. You are smart. You are confident. You are courageous. You are nurturing. I love your heart for your mama and your aunts and your nana. It's so precious. And it's so great that you get to be there and you get to be close to them and love on them. It's so honoring and respectful to them. And I know that it's a joy to them. Beautiful, powerful, riveting, compassionate, worthwhile. Worthwhile, my dear friend. Radiant, admirable, dedicated, unique, treasured, special, important, empowered, and you are never alone. Ever.
Thank you, Jen.
You're welcome.
That was perfect. Everything you just said, I needed to hear. And I receive it. I even had record on my phone so I can go back when the enemy starts like in my head, oh, but yeah, oh yeah, but like what Carmen was saying a minute ago. So that was right on from the Lord, from your heart, from his heart to your heart to my heart. So thank you, and I receive it.
Hi, Debbie.
Hello.
Who are you a secret encouraging Santa to today?
I have Mary Star Carter. Here's Mary's greeting to us. Good morning, friends. I love that. I love that. Oh, gosh. Ooh. Your daily greeting. You are so uninhibited. I love how you just are yourself every day, no matter what you're doing. If you're folding clothes, if you're eating your breakfast, if you're bouncing on your little bouncer to keep your colon going. I love it. I love it. And I'm going to read most of this because I don't want to miss anything. I am beyond blessed to have you in my life. And I took that from Cynthia. Cynthia said that way, way, way back in the beginning. And we are all blessed to have you in our group, in our lives. You are so soft-spoken in your wisdom and your encouragement. You are such an encourager. You are inspiring. You see beauty in everything, and you share it with us every day. You are incredibly giving in everything that you do, everything that you share, just your whole life. I see you're incredibly giving, expecting nothing in return. You are constantly, softly, constantly yet softly bringing us all back to the reality of what we are doing and how we are affecting others through our journey. Mm-hmm. You take health and wellness to a whole new level. The simple fact that you are applying this health and wellness to yourself and sharing it with us along the way is proof of your great wisdom. And you truly do have the Father's heart. I see the Father's heart in you daily, every minute. You humble me, Mary Star. You humble me. You make me want to be a better person. I find myself listening more for his voice, his soft voice, because I know that you hear God's soft voice every minute of every day. And I thank you, Mary Star Carter, for being my friend and for pouring into me daily. Thank you.
Thank you, Debbie. I love you.
I love you.
I appreciate you, and I receive your words. I receive your heartfelt message. And, that meant so much to me and inspired me. Thank you so much. And I needed that today. Thank you.
Matthew, who are you?
I get to encourage Danielle. So I have to admit, I was really nervous when I got you because of the people in our group. You're one of the people that I admire most. And I was like, I'm gonna screw this up for her. And there are gonna be things that just need to be said, and I need to say them without sounding creepy. Because I mean it absolutely has to be said that you are strikingly beautiful. And that's not just, I mean, hopefully as we've gone through this weight loss journey, you're able to see that better. But that was absolutely evident from day one. Like, to anyone in this group, like, you're there are some people that just when they come into a room or they have that attribute, and I suspect you don't know this about yourself at all, which is insane, because I promise you everyone in this group knows this about you. And as the enemy tries to say, you know, you're not seen out with me, I just want to be sure you know that we see you, we love you, we know that you are this funny, beautiful, godly person. And I'm thankful to be able to count you as, you know, as a sister, as a friend. We were, in my mind, we were kindred spirits. The moment you got on and said that you had a weakness for ice cream cakes, I was like, this is my sister, this is my girl, this is what's up. Because I feel that deeply. But to watch, like, just to see you in some of it, you know, no, I'm not gonna have the cake in the house because that's not where my strength is yet. And just admitting that when it's so easy to see eyes on ourselves and to worry about that, and just giving yourself the freedom to be real, right? And you talked in one time about how early on about how the enemy had convinced you didn't say it that way, but the enemy had convinced you to stay home from, like, going out to your kids' stuff, and now you get to do that. And I'm just very excited for you, and I'm excited to know you. I'm excited for the impact you don't even know you're having on people. I love that you're walking it out in godliness and beauty and still staying, you know, funny and silly. And I hope all this stuff was already there at the beginning of the journey, right? You were all like at whatever weight. I know we kind of like, it's like, well, you know, she's a mom, but she's the pregnancy, any of that, just Danielle, right? You were already funny, you were already beautiful, you were already this person seeking God's heart, you're already this person that God is so pleased with. And now you're using that to do beautiful things. And I admire that. So.
Thank you. You did not that would be much. I received that.
Okay, Miss Mary Starr, who are you the secret encouraging Santa to?
Matthew. Dear Matthew, I wrote a little letter here, but all right. I think I speak for all of us here when I say these words. You are a true gift to our team. You are a true gift to your family, your coworkers, and truly to the world. You are a man of many talents, an actor, a comedian, an IT guru. You're the realist. You're the leader of the pack, the challenger, the man of God, the good friend, an incredible dad, a truly committed and loving spouse. You add humor to our days, give us IT advice, and I believe you truly are a leader of the pack, not just because of your success of being number one many times in the weight loss journey, but you were the first one, Matthew, to be very real. Right from the beginning of your first video, you poured out your heart and your experiences, and you gave, and you didn't hold anything back. You shared those hurtful experiences and your struggles, and it made the rest of us feel like it was okay to share ours. Matthew, you need to run your race. And you're doing it, Matthew. You are running this race so well. You're at the front. Did you ever think you would be at the front of the pack? I mean, literally thinking about running, right? So 10 years ago, you started this journey. A lot of people don't know this either, but 10 years ago, you started this, and Father God told me to tell you that your time is now. And he means that in a lot of different ways. Your time is now, Matthew, for this, it's not just your weight you're going to lose, but your whole life that you're going to gain. Like in all these areas of your life, he's saying it's your time is now. It's your time is now. Things that maybe you've been waiting on, your time is now. And Matthew, you are doing such an amazing job. You inspire so many of us. I just, from your humor to your realness to the person you are doing this. And Matthew, you got this. You got this. Oh, one last thing he said too, to remind you, is the parable of the talents. You're the guy who was given a lot. You say it's ADHD. The Father God wants to say, you were the one who was given 10. And do you remember how much he produced? No pressure, but that is going to be your life. Like that is going to be your life. You were given 10 for a reason, and you are going to change so many people's lives that you will never even know. So thank you, Matthew, for being a part of this and stepping up and being a leader of the pack.
Thank you. I received that. It's very cool.
Awesome job. And just to echo the fact that I agree, God's got some really big stuff on the other side of this for you, Matthew. And we don't always know what that looks like and why, but I 100% agree that now is your time. And that you taking control of this area is going to bust open so many other areas. And so, awesome job, both of you guys. So as we are coming into week 10, as we're coming into this next week, I want you to give yourself permission to not only give these words permission to take root. That when your chips are down and life gets tough, like it always does, that you would come back to these words and that you would be reminded that you are exactly where you're supposed to be right now. That you are worthy, that you are lovable, that you are an inspiration, that you're courageous, that you're bold, that you're a light on a hill, and that all your past failures have prepared you for this future that lies ahead of each and every one of you. And I want you to truly allow yourself to believe, because you know what you just heard? What you just heard was what somebody else sees in you. Somebody that has known you for 9 weeks. What they see in you, what they believe about you. You got a glimpse into how they see you. You got a glimpse into how your Father in heaven sees you. And so this week, if any of those old voices want to start to whisper in your ear, yeah, but you failed here. Yeah, but you da-da-da-da-da. You tell those voices to get out of here. You discern good seed from bad seed. And when bad seed comes, when people want to try to come and, pee in your bowl of Cheerios. They want to try and put Roundup in your garden. You know how those powerful words you spoke today, I received that? Those words need to be in your toolbox. But there's also some other words that need to be in your toolbox. And instead of I receive that, you're going to add a 4-letter word in front of receive. I don't receive that. I like to say, I reject that. I reject that. So when someone comes in, and sometimes that someone is me, and I want to belittle, and I want to tear apart, and I want to doubt, I take those thoughts. Someone wants to have an opinion on my butt size or me losing weight. I reject that. And I just say that to myself. And do you know, just like there was power in you saying, I receive that. Now, don't go to that person and be like, I reject you. I reject what you're saying. Just quietly to yourself, I don't receive that. Just inside of your head, I reject that. And just like there's power in receiving the right words, there's also power in not receiving the wrong words. And this week, you not only got to receive the right words, but you got to be a sower in somebody else's life of those words. And with that, I know that the momentum that we created on this week's call is going to carry us into this week, and that 1 week from today, we're going to have a really huge weigh-in. We're going to have a lot of you, when you start to believe who you were truly made to be and what you are truly capable of, look out. Look the frick out. That's all I'm going to say.
Wowzers, 225.7 pounds they have lost in the past 9 weeks. Oh, I'm so proud of them. And so listen, we're going to be heating things up. We're going to have some exciting surprises coming in these last couple weeks. Some really awesome episodes. In the next 3 weeks, we're going to be able to crown the winner of season 2 to see who has had the biggest transformation. And so make sure to subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell. That way you don't miss any of our episodes. We are here live every single Wednesday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being a supporter of the cast. Thank you for being a supporter of the channel. Thank you for everybody who has shared their stories, everybody who has sent encourages, for every thumbs up that you give. And we will be back next week, same time, same place, with another episode. So we will see you then.